What's up, everybody? It is your boy Johnny back to come back around and do a Prince video. I should have done this last week. Apologize. Been really busy. So I'm going to show you the unboxing of the 3 new Prince releases from Sony Legacy. And these are it. I'm going to show you them real quick and then we're going to go through all of them. But before I do all that, recently we just got the news that Warner Brothers is going to be reissuing this in super duper deluxe edition of Prince 1999. I am so excited about it. I pre-ordered mine, but the thing is, there's a lot of different formats you get on vinyl and CD and whatever. I'm not getting the vinyl because, well, first of all, I have a beautiful original copy in shrink. Very nice with the hype sticker. So I'm not going to be getting the vinyl. I wanted to get the 10 LP vinyl, but it's just so expensive. So I will be getting the 5 CD, 1 DVD. And the way I am, for some reason, I like to have like unreleased stuff like that on CD also. So I'm just going to stick with that. Maybe later on I'll get the vinyl, but we'll see. Probably not though, but I definitely will be getting the 5 CD, 1 DVD version of this deluxe edition of 1999, which a lot of people are excited about, including myself. A lot of unreleased tracks. I think it's going to be amazing. So stay tuned for that. That's coming out right after Thanksgiving, that release. So stay tuned for that. Alright, so now we're going to do the unboxing of these 3 Sony Legacy reissues of Prince, and they are the Versace Experience. Got the vinyl, and I got the CD. Then we have Chaos and Disorder. Very nice. Okay. And the big 6 LP set. This was expensive, but not as expensive as a 10 LP one. But the 6 LP set of his album, as that simple, people call him the artist, whatever, Emancipation. So this is all 3 of them are the first time on vinyl. They're all 3 on purple vinyl, and all 3 of them had digital codes, so you can get all the digital stuff with these. So first, let's do the Versace Experience release. All right, so a quick history on the Versace Experience release. Back in summer of '95, there was a cassette that was released, and it was called the Versace Experience because in summer of '95, Fashion Week for Versace, the attendees got the cassette version of this, which is this. We got the reissue cassette on April 2019 this year during Record Store Day. So now they decided to release it on vinyl for the first time and on CD. So we're gonna go through and look at this. So yeah, we got a lot of releases this year, man. We're getting close to the end of the year. We got a lot of new releases of Prince this year. Here, let me. So there's the hype sticker. I'll show you the hype sticker. There you go. There's the front, and there is the back. Hope that's good. Hope it's coming out good. Let me know. So there you go. Let's check out the vinyl. Then after this, I'll show you the CD version. I know everybody wants to see the vinyl. So again, all these are on purple vinyl, and it all has like what Sony Legacy's been doing. It has like that marble purple look, as you can see. Just still very cool to have. So here is. It really doesn't matter because they both look the same. Both the labels. Here's side 1. All right. And then here is side 2. So very nice. So the Versace Experience. And if you have the original cassette, it goes for a lot of money. I'm sure it went down a little bit since they're making all this stuff more available. But still very cool to have if you have the original cassette. It'd be pretty awesome to have. But anyways, so that is the vinyl release of the Versace Experience. So now let's check out the CD. So the Versace Experience really was like a sample of stuff that was going to appear later on, like in the fall of '95, that was going to appear on the Gold Experience. Stuff that appeared on the Exodus album from MPG. Stuff that was supposed to appear on Madhouse 24. Stuff like that. So here's the front of the CD. This is a very simple looking CD, as you'll see. Here's the front. Here's the back. So it's like a little diggy pack type of thing. So there you go. There's that. There is the CD. Oh yeah, and there's nothing behind the disc inlay. So just to let you know. All right, so there is the Versace experience. All right, next is Chaos and Disorder. A little history about Chaos and Disorder. This compilation, it was basically almost like a little compilation thing. This was the last album Prince had to do to fulfill his contract for Warner Brothers at the time before he was released from Warner Brothers, really. So, to fulfill his contract. So, as you can see the front, the imagery, it looks like there's a lot of anger in this album. As you can see, it's a picture of a Stomp record, of the 1999 record, actually. So, yeah, and there's a hype sticker. You can pause and read it if you like, all these things. So, here's the front. Here is the back. It's just a 1 LP set. It was a pretty short album. A lot of people, these 3 albums, especially Chaos and Disorder and Emancipation, a lot of people forget about, they don't care about. People just think of the 80s Prince. So if you're more than just an 80s fan, which I want to do a rant video about that one day because it really pisses me off. Not about people being 80s fans, like how the estate and everybody's just promoting the 80s of Prince with merchandise and whatever. But that's something else. But anyways, but a lot of people forget about these albums. A lot of people don't care about them. But if you listen to all his body work like I do, you check it out. So, all right. And here is the inner sleeve. So if you know the original CD releases of these, which I do have, as you can see, I didn't get the Chaos and Disorder CD and of that and of Emancipation because I have the original CD releases of those. But they try to take the pictures from the original CD releases and incorporate them on the sleeves, which you'll see also in Emancipation. Okay. Here is side A of Chaos and Disorder. All right. And here is side B. So, there you have it. I just want to say, I think it's really cool in a way. Actually, I think it's really cool in general how much releases we got of Prince this year. I think it's great. And I think what benefits, I think, to it is 2 different companies having a holding on his music. One being Sony and the other one being Warner Brothers for his stuff from 1995 and back. So it really is cool that 2 people own his or have holdings to the rights of his music. So we've been getting a lot of releases. I mean, we got about, I'm trying to think, about 8 releases this year just of Prince. What I say is they've given him the Bowie treatment, which I'm not complaining. So there's a lot of, like I said, a lot of stuff for the first time, especially coming from Sony. It's stuff that's not available on vinyl or out of print since its initial release. All right, so now it's time for this big box set. It's kind of heavy. Of Emancipation. This was Prince's first album after Warner Brothers. That's why it's called Emancipation. As you can see the imagery on here. It's a fist being broken by chains. So it's a really cool album. 6 LP set. Good stuff. Some of my favorite tracks are on here. I was wondering what kind of box it was going to come in. It's in a nice, beautiful, sturdy box from Sony Legacy. So good job on that. All this stuff is amazing. All right. I'm going to take these out in a minute because they're just heavy as hell. So, okay, here's the front. Okay. There's a hype sticker. Look at that. Here is the back. Let me show you closer. Sorry for the glare because the shrink on this box set. All right, so I'm just gonna show one of the records because all the labels look the same to save on time. So let's do it. So is this the first record? Yes. And again, as you can see, if you have the original CD releases, they incorporate those pictures on this. So here's the front of the sleeve. So this is the first record. So the first 2 records are the first disc and so on. So, and this is another cool thing I found cool. There's an inner sleeve to this sleeve. Look at this. More pictures. It's really awesome, man. It really, really is. So here's the front of that. As you see, there's pictures of Paisley Park. So they put a lot of effort into these releases. All right, so this is the only record I'm going to show, but all the labels look like this. Again, replicating the CD. So here's side one. Here is side two. Oh, there's a big speck on it, I see. Okay. But anyway, so that's what the records look like. So now we're just going to go through the sleeves. So let me put this back, if you don't mind. Okay. There we go. All right. Now it's time for record two. So we have that. That, as you can see, is a pregnant stomach. This is around the time where Prince and his wife, they had a child. Sadly, his child died, I want to say a week after it was born. He had a son. I think he had a very rare disease, which was probably very hard for him to, it's crazy that he didn't have any kids or ever tried, I guess, to have kids again. Really sad. That must have been a hard thing to go through. All right, here's the inner sleeve. So in here, he's celebrating the joy of having a baby too on this album. Like Sex in the Summer, and I think one's called Let's Have a Baby, from what I remember. So it's kind of sad. Really sad. So there you go. So that's the second disc. All right, here's the third. So, predictions. What do you guys think that Sony Legacy is going to come out with next? My guess, so, put this in the comments. What do you guys think that Sony Legacy is going to come out with next? My guess, if I had to pick 3 albums, I'm thinking, I'm thinking the Rainbow Children. Maybe, what's that one? News? Maybe News. That little 4-track instrumental thing. What else? Maybe Slaughterhouse and Chocolate Invasion? Maybe. Maybe one of those 4 releases. I think a lot of people would like to see Rainbow Children now. So, did I show the other side? Can't remember. Anyways, there it is. I think I did. Because I'm talking too much. Sorry. Alright. Now we are on the 4th disc. So with this one, this is the long shot of Prince they put on both sides, as you can see. There you go. All right, 5th disc. And this is why, if anyone's into Prince and they watch my unboxings of Elvis stuff, I was talking about when I was reviewing a recent box set that Elvis came out with called Live 1969. How Elvis releases haven't really been that excited for me. So, and actually I've really been enjoying Prince's releases more, but it's just a lot of new stuff. It's not keep on repackaging. Because of course, Prince just passed away 3 years ago. So really Prince releases, they've been really exciting for me. Excuse me. I just feel like they're putting a lot of effort into it. Whoever's in control of these projects, they're doing a great job. I don't know who's in control of this stuff, but good stuff. All right, and here's the last disc, LP number 6. That's a good picture of Prince right there. So, there we go. And the last inner sleeve. So, there we go. You know what, people? That's it. So, there you have it. The 3 new reissues from Sony Legacy of Emancipation, Chaos and Disorder, and the Versace Experience. So I really hope If you guys enjoy seeing these, are you guys going to buy these? You're thinking about it? Because they can be kind of pricey sometimes. Well, for the single LP sets, they're about $23. I got them for about $23 each, both on Amazon. And the CD of the Versace Experience was about $9.99. And Emancipation was, I think, about $85, which I thought was pretty fair for a 6 LP set. So, yep. So, you know what, people? That is it for this unboxing of Prince. Stay tuned. Next video I'm going to do is one of Elvis. And of course, just want to mention it one more time. The 1999 Super Deluxe Edition coming out of this album, which is going to be amazing. And I will be doing an unboxing of that when I get it right after Thanksgiving. So look out for that in the future. Just be getting the CD set, not the vinyl right now. So you know what, guys? Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you guys very soon. So see you later, and goodbye.